The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
You know the saying, stay hungry, stay humble. I'm hungry, I'm humble in defeat, and I'm going to remain humble in victory. This is it, right?
Beyonce Productions.
I just wanted to put on a great boxing masterclass and also show the sweet science of this lovely sport. Man, the first time was so nice, I had to do it twice.
I'm prepared to the best of my capability, and I pray that I get the win. Look at it, like, I love Mike Tyson, how he came into the game on some different kind of vibe. You know what I mean? It takes a crazy man to want to fight, you know what I mean, day in, day out. The hardcore sport, as you said, no silk shoes.
Ain't no other sight in the game to see the boxing boys.
Good morning, TBV. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another morning edition with the Boxing Voice Radio. It is Wednesday morning, 9 a.m., October 7th. It's going down. What up, what up, what up? Wake up, wake up. Wash your face. It's time to talk some boxing with TBV. I am your host, Nestor Gibbs, joined alongside Mario in Texas, Doomy here in Jersey, and Francis in Canada. Gentlemen, what up? Y'all ready to talk this Deontay Wilder? Or rather, Dillian Whyte getting at Deontay Wilder and calling him an idiot, saying he clearly can't see the good that Breland has done for him. So, yeah, man, this is what we're talking about. Dillian Whyte takes the Sky Sports. Even in a knockout loss, he is still not changing. So some may love this about Dillian, that even after being embarrassed with a knockout, he just doesn't change. Some may call him hypocritical because he was knocked out, and he's still talking slick as if, he's like a killer. I don't know. But, the number to call in, 14255695241. Press 1, one-time voice. Your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. Don't forget to add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation anywhere in the world. Also, just want to let you guys know, we're also going to be doing a 10:45 a.m. show immediately after this one on Terrence Crawford versus Kell Brook, new news. And we'll also be doing one immediately after that on Devin Haney, Gamboa, and the Dazn, Daniel Jacobs, and Rosado card at 12 p.m. Eastern. So today we're going live at 9, once again at 10:45, then again at 12 p.m. Eastern to bring you 3 different episodes and a bunch of boxing talk. Gentlemen, buenos dias. What's going on?
What up, what up, what up?
What up, what up? How are you over there?
We chilling over here with our coffee.
Call me water. It's electrical.
That's what's up. Yo, you drinking it out of like a measuring cup?
Nah, it's
Going over there. Look at that thing.
It's a glass
man
mug.
drinking out the Pyrex.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, he said you drinking out the Pyrex over there. What's up with that?
Call me Pyrex from back in the day. Nah.
Yo, what's happening?
Good morning.
Hey.
Morning. What's up, man?
Yo, let's just get it going, man. Let's start this up right,
The best part of waking up.
It's TBV in your cup. Yo, listen, bro. Everybody's always got something to say. You know what I'm saying? But I guess circumstances are probably a little different. But Dillian Whyte switched over to another coach, too. So, for him to just, kind of call Deontay an idiot, you know what I'm saying, off the bat without really knowing everything that encompasses maybe that decision might be a little, like I said, man, you spit at the wind, you might get hit in the face, and he continues to talk his talk, but, it's not good to talk shit, but whatever, right? Look, Deontay Wilder, yes. Did he let go of somebody that knows boxing? Yes. I just think that if you got a guy that, is not in a sense replacing you, we talked about Malik Scott, even though Malik Scott got knocked out by Deontay Wilder. And I'll pull the Eminem move right now. I'll just point out all the stuff so I can't get at me, right? All the other stuff, but Malik Scott's, he's fought as a heavyweight. He knows what it is to be a heavyweight. He has some pretty good boxing IQ. And I think that the decision to bring him in and maybe Mark Breland sitting out, I don't know if he's totally kicked out of the camp or maybe he's just going to sit this one out. So, I'm not going to run with Dillian's idiot, and tag Deontay as an idiot. He's not an idiot.
Well, real quick, let's give out the facts with a little bit of audio just for context for our listeners, right? Where are we? Here we go. No, that's not it. That's not it. All right. So maybe I should have been a little bit ready, huh, Mario? Go ahead, Mario. I'll get to you.
Yeah, I can read them if you'd like. No? You going to pull it up?
Pull it up.
Or I can also stall if you'd like. So, listen, yeah, you're absolutely right, Doomy. I think that there's like this saying about calling the kettle black or something like that, right? And, yeah, like, this is a bad move right here. My man should have just stayed in hiding. Like, there was always that kid on the block who could get his ass kicked but come back with, like, the best jokes and shit and talk shit to people, Yeah. That's kind of like what this is, except he's terrible at it. I don't know. I mean, I'm okay with giving your opinion, but, bruh, come on, bruh. You just got knocked out. You're still getting trolled. You still trying to do trolling.
Yeah, nah, look, and Ness, if you're looking for the quotes, I got them up if you want. He said a couple of things, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the first one that I guess, sparked even the title of the show, it's he says, I think it's the worst mistake he's ever made because Mark Breland is the only person in his team that actually was a boxer and actually was a world champion. He was the only person that didn't care about money or fame. So, to go along with that, it's true, if you look at the corner, I mean, we visited Deontay Wilder's camp, and the one guy that stuck out was Mark Breland. He was a champ. He boxed out. And, I mean, and then again, I haven't been down there as of late. Ness, you're cutting in?
Let me just play the audio.
It's the worst mistake he's ever made because Mark Breland's the only person in his team that's actually was a boxer and actually was a world champion. It was the only person that didn't care about money and fame, someone who actually was acting from an emotional point, someone who understands what I feel like someone was thinking about his health and did the right thing, in my opinion, from the toweling because it could have got seriously hurt. He was getting hit with punches that wasn't knocking him out, that was concussing him. And
I mean, he's pretty passionate about defending Mark Breland here, huh?
Uh-oh. Yeah, real quick in between, Super Mech says, #FridgeGate, get your fridge game up.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man. That's the back.
That's the Border Wars chat right there.
Yeah, that's Border Wars chat, man.
Yeah, that's Border Wars.
Back to the audio.
Oh, shit. But anyway,
oh, shit. That was too many.
Breland knows what it's like because Mark Breland's been in the same position Wilder was in. He's been in the same position. So he knows he's someone that cares about the athlete and the boxing side of things. Not just, bomb squad nonsense. He don't care about that. You see, he's the only one in the team. You don't see him running around and shouting and screaming. He's just a little quiet guy. Does his job. He's the only person that really cares about Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder is an idiot. He clearly can't see that. So,
Bomb Squad! That is the audio. So he said he clearly can't see that Breland was doing the right thing. So those are the facts. Very passionate defense for Mark Breland at behalf of Dillian Whyte. I just find it a little bit hypocritical because, he got rid of his own trainer. And I'm sure Mark Tibbs, had his best interests at heart. So, I mean, I guess it's different because the situations on why they fired each other or each other respective trainers or whatever. But I mean, you're still in that same predicament, in my opinion.
He had some more quotes. I didn't hear them in that audio clip. I would like to read it. It was regarding to Mark Breland's decision and how he felt about what Mark Breland was looking at, right? Someone who was actually from an emotional point, someone who understands, thinking about his health, and did the right thing by throwing the towel in because he could have got seriously hurt. He was getting hit with punches that weren't knocking him out; they were concussing him. Mark Breland knows what's it like. All right, well, because Mark Breland has been in the same position Wilder's in, he's someone that cares about the athlete and the boxing side of things.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, look, maybe it was hard to hear, but he definitely said all that. But, it's better for you to put it out to the people. But go ahead, Francis. Apologies.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I just wanted to be the resident Dillian Whyte fan here, supporter. I'll take that mantle, no problem. I think that, Whyte had a little bit of he was definitely emotional when he was responding to this, seeing that Wilder had him waiting over 1,000 days for a rematch and whatnot, and everybody in the world made it seem like he was getting beat up.
Was it
but
1,000?
Huh?
Was it 1,000, really?
Yeah, that's what he said. I'm just going by what he said. Yeah, he's going around screaming that it's 1,000 days now. I understand that he got rid of his trainer, Mark Tibbs, but it wasn't off the back of a loss, and a loss to the significance of Deontay Wilder. At the same time, Dillian Whyte can't really get at Wilder too much, because there could be a lot of saying that, when Mark Tibbs tried to drown him in Saudi Arabia, giving him a little water in the corner could be one of the reasons why, he got rid of Mark Tibbs. And it could be fame, because right now Mark Tibbs' stock has risen. He got a lot of fighters just off the back of Dillian Whyte. So there's a lot of things that got to factor in here, but just everybody believes that Mark Breland did the right thing. So I don't think he's saying anything wrong here.
It's not that what he's saying, it's how he's saying it. I think that, coming from him, he's got to say things in such a careful way, because everybody always already automatically considers him a troll. Like, this isn't genuine. Like, he's not really, saying, oh, man, my brother Deontay, boxing brother, I know what it's like to be in there. It's tough to make these decisions. And, it's like he's not saying any of that. He's trolling. He's trying to make Wilder feel like an asshole. He's trying to get to Deontay and under his skin. Like, we're not going to pretend like this is legitimate advice. Like, he's not actually saying, can it be truthful? Sure. But it's just the way that he's saying it that bothers me, I guess.
Real cocky with it.
Real cocky with it.
And look,
I'd never get rid of my train. Oh wait, shit, I did. Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And he got KO'd, and people are like, oh, he still got the same energy. That's cool. I mean, and again, we don't know if look, Tyson Fury switched up. He went to Sugar Hills. You know what I'm saying? Who's to say that there wasn't a conversation made? All we know is that he's not on for this one. That's what we do know. We don't know beyond that. So, I'm going to take everything, with a grain of salt. I'm not going to go ahead and just say, oh, he's totally kicked out of the team or whatnot. I'm just going to say, he's sitting this one out. And until he comes out or anybody else breaks news on that, I'm just going to take it like, Mr. Positive, half the glass is half full. And just say that, Wilder needs to work on a couple of things, man, and maybe he just needed, something different. We spoke on different reasons, but who knows, right? And one thing we do know is that, Malik Scott is, in shape, bigger, you know what I'm saying? If it's anything to do with holding pads, really, and, really getting, involved with active padding, that maybe is going to be better. Mark Breland's he knows how to, he's a hell of a pad, man. I'm just saying, he's older. Again, freaking bomb squatted every freaking day, multiple rounds. Your shows could go out, you know what I'm saying? Mark Breland's not a huge guy, man. He's a smaller guy.
Yo, that was funny, getting bomb squatted.
Yo. Boom, boom, yo.
Nah, they
you
said,
hear them shits ring out.
He said he got his shoulder dislocated from doing pad work with Wilder.
That is what was said.
Yeah, no, and I've seen him in person, man. He's not a huge dude. And you see Malik Scott in shape and shit, and he, he's big. So I can see where that might be a plus on that side. You know what I'm saying? So
the first fight I ever covered, Malik Scott was on the card. I remember Yeah, I remember seeing him and thinking like, yo, this is a guy that's been undefeated. Oh man, I can't wait to watch him. And at the time, I think he was like 27-0, 26-0. And it was the most boring fight I've ever covered live. It was just so boring. But he knew what he was doing, though. I'll say that. He's a craftsman.
He's a boxer. That's what boxers do, man. They the sweet
right.
science, you know what I mean? For
it wasn't
fans,
just him. It was his opponent, you know?
Yeah. You got to have a dance partner. Dance partner is very, very important. You know what I mean? That's why styles make fights.
Word, exactly. 100%. Guy wouldn't engage. Got boring.
I'm just a little shocked that...
And what?
You know, coming off the back of a knockout loss, so devastating, he would be out here talking trash. You know, I mean, it just puts him in an awkward situation. I feel like you're putting the heat back on yourself, you know what I mean? But that's what I said in the beginning. It's like, yo, he doesn't care. He's not gonna change. Win, lose, or draw, he's still talking his smack. So you gotta respect that about him, I guess.
Yeah, he's just a grimy dude, man. He from the streets, you know what I'm saying? They stay talking, whether they up or down. They gonna talk that talk. Point blank, period. That is Dillian Whyte. And he really didn't feel like, you know what I mean, he really lost the fight. He got caught with a punch. That's how he feels in his mind. I would think that's how he feels. You know what I mean? That's why he jumped right back in there. Like for 4 or 5 rounds, I was beating Povetkin. I wasn't beating the dog shit out of him, but I was beating him. You know what I mean? And he caught me with a punch. So when I go back in there, I'm gonna jump on him earlier and get him out of there. That's how he's thinking. So he gonna talk that talk. He didn't get served a piece of humble pie.
Hit him with a humble pie.
Nah, he's definitely not humble. I seen a quote where he said that he beats Povetkin 9 times out of 10. So I guess that was the only one time Povetkin beat him.
That's right. That's what he believes.
Doomy, you on mute? Call you mute up.
Call me, I get muted status. Nah, I'm just saying, you know, look, is the fight happening, you know, before 2020? Is it locked in for a venue? I don't think so, right? It's not. I thought I read a report saying that, you know, that they might not, you know, might be able to make it. Go ahead, Rance.
What?
Oh no, I saw him raise his hand.
No.
Yeah, man. So. I don't know. I don't even know what to make of this. You know what I'm saying? Dillian Whyte's just talking shit, man.
I mean,
they've always had back and forth. Wilder and Whyte has always had back and forth. He's been calling him Uncle Tom. He's called him a coon. He's called him every name under the book. So I'm not really surprised that he took this stance. The first chance he gets to attack Deontay Wilder, he'll do that. He'll do just that. You know what I mean? I still think he wants that fight. And you know what I mean? If you look at it, anybody that's in boxing would think that Wilder's crazy for getting rid of Breland for saving his life. So he's not really saying nothing too outlandish.
What do you mean? Y'all terrible with the saving his life shit. That's probably why he fired him.
That's how people feel,
bro. But you can say that's why people are saying saving his life. But the way you say it is have you believe he saved his life, just like the last statement you made.
I don't. I believe that Wilder, like he told him, you know what I'm saying, don't throw in the towel. I'm good in here. I was watching the fight. I didn't really think he was out of it, but I don't think he was out of it like that. But at the end of the day, just like, listen, man, I watched the post-fight and all the lead up, after that. People really believe. You know what I'm saying? Even when Diaz said, like, yo, Wilder said, don't throw in the towel. Yo, are you crazy? Like, your man could die in there. He got kids and a wife. Like, what are you talking about? What do you mean don't throw the towel in? So people genuinely believe that Deontay Wilder was getting his face kicked in, man. He was getting his face beaten bad.
Yo, real quick on the super chat.
I hear all that except the whole he was gonna die. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, we seen
super
people
chat real
get
quick.
beat up worse than that.
CRB says, Dillian from the streets, huh? How does poor family have passports and buy $1,000 flights and move to London from another country? People are dumb. Shaking my head.
Man, get the fuck out of here. Just because you immigrated from one country to the other doesn't mean you got
That shit's
money.
stupid.
Hell yeah. You know how many Hispanic Dominicans save up so they could finally come to America? So just because of family.
I got family. Listen to me. I got family right now that could get any Latin country in the world right now that they wanted, and I promise they struggling to get bread on the table. Like, that ain't nothing. I mean, I get it's a different situation for Dillian, so I guess that doesn't really make sense, but I don't know. It's just not
but it doesn't make sense at all.
It doesn't make sense. Exactly.
That is the story of the immigrant. So what is he saying? That every immigrant that migrates to America and the United Kingdom or whatever country has money because they made it there solely based on travel? Like, that makes no fucking sense.
I mean, unless I'm misunderstood, unless we're misunderstanding what
Francis could tap into the culture a lot more than us.
From Jamaica.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, but he didn't go to UK. He went to Canada.
It don't matter.
It's the same thing.
Francis,
I know it's still the same, learning abroad.
I don't know nobody coming from a third world country, so to speak, is going to jump on no first class flight and turn their life around right away. Everybody's going for a better opportunity. Like, Dillian Whyte, you come from a third world country, however you get to that next country, you get there for a better opportunity.
Word.
That's right, champ.
Why would you leave a hot country like that with all that money to go somewhere else?
Listen, there's Cubans, right? We already know the poverty that's in Cuba and the hold that they have over them politically, but it's known, like, you can Google the going rate to come on a speedboat from Cuba to America is like 10 stacks. How does a Cuban get that? They fucking get it. However they get it, they get it.
Yo, you ain't lying.
Yeah, that's how Udanis came across. That's how King Kong came across. All came across by the boat. They talk about it, man. What, they came with a lot of money?
Those guys are different because, you got a manager that, there's a point of contact. So someone makes that relationship with Rigo and they pay for that boat. I know that because they're going to get that money back in the ring. But I'm talking about the regular dude, my best friend, you know what I'm saying? Who right now can't get deported back to Cuba because he's basically, Mari drop. He's like a refuge, right? What is it called? Refugee or something? So it's
that was an accident. I'm sorry.
So it's like, yeah, man, you can't just say that, man. Every immigrant that gets over here is like, they just...
Yeah, like, bro, do you forgot to ask yourself...
Think about the Mexicans,
hold on. Yo, CRB, you forgot to ask yourself, what did they do to get that money to go out there? You know what I'm saying? They probably busted their ass in the island.
How long they been saving?
Yeah, so
we got another
from CRB.
You got it?
Nah, go ahead.
Okay, so this is from CRB. He says, some immigrants are poor and migrate. Some have loads of money and migrate. Both tell the same story, but some of them are lying. Don't straw man debate me.
So he's trying. Okay, so he wants to find
a way
to
dog.
He wants to find a way to say that Dillian was wealthy, and I don't care. What does it matter whether or not he had money?
Nah, you crazy, man.
Because he's saying Dillian had money, so he can't be tough or he can't be, I guess, street. Because you use the term street.
Yeah, he a street dude.
All right. So anyway,
you know what's so funny? They all know him. If you ask any of these boxers and any people, they all know Dillian Whyte from the streets. That's why That's why he gets into wars all the time. He just wants to fight. Dillian Whyte walk up to you and slap you for no reason. He's just that type of dude. Like, yo, like, are we kidding here?
Yo, but we gotta remember Francis is from the island, man. So he's gonna defend Baby Ting over there. You know, he's gonna defend little Dillian Whyte. So. Yeah, I get it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I called Dillian Whyte the best of not the top three, and then he got sparked.
Yo, Francis,
all my Jamaicans, Gallimore, White.
I was just about to ask, did you
Gallimore,
Body Snatcher, Mike McCollum, man, name them out, man. Lennox Lewis, we keep going.
Yo, he ain't from the streets, he from the roads. Yo, listen, so did you pick Gallimore in the Fundora fight?
I did.
Oh, cool. For anybody just tuning in, keep in mind that if you haven't subscribed already, you should do so. Plus, hit that notification bell. We're going live again at 10:45 to talk the welterweight division. Terrence Crawford, new news. Then after that, once again at 12 to talk Devin Haney, Daniel Jacobs, Gabe Rosado, and Yurokis Gamboa.
Triple header.
Dazn having a big November month. So we're going to be doing some work from here to 1 p.m. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you tune in. Call in. The number to call in and voice your opinion, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1. One time. Voice your opinion right here. Voice of the people.
And something very special for those Patreons tuning in to the next show. Ness is going to debut part of his verse that he has written. Right? Didn't you say, Ness, you were going to spit it for us?
No.
Say what? Oh man, I thought you said that you were gonna drop an exclusive for Patreon only.
It's gonna be on the.
Didn't you say that?
It's gonna be on the mixtape, champ.
Oh man, I thought you said you were gonna give us like 4 bars. Didn't you say that 4 or 5 bars? Didn't you say that?
Nah, I said.
Oh, darkness, my old friend. Man, I thought you said anything for the Patreon.
I think I said I'm only 8 to 10 bars in, but it's already.
Oh, that's what you said.
It's already a better verse than anybody on the track I'm with.
Oh, my bad. Okay, my bad.
You know what I mean? I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm coming with my competitive edge, man. Coming with my competitive edge. I'm telling dudes to step it up. I know that track gonna get passed around. Like, yo, send that back to me. I need to redo my verse. Watch. Are you not entertained? Watch.
Oh, you about to make everybody stall the mixtape because you coming so hard?
Or they gonna drop this. They gonna take this off and drop it as a single because it's so hot.
Oh man! All right, y'all heard it first right here. Make sure you call in on Patreon and ask for that verse.
But listen, don't forget to subscribe. Remember, we're gonna be doing 3 shows back to backage. Actually, I didn't get a ghostwriter, Izzy. I did it on myself, but that's why I got only 6 to 8 bars because I'm kind of stuck. But I'll be back. Don't worry about it.
Nah, he asking if you want his
ghostwriting service. That's 6 to 8 bars. I did that shit on the toilet. You feel me? Shitting on these rappers. That's how I'm doing it. Yo, final thoughts are Dillian Whyte is wildin'. You know, you shouldn't be doing this when you just got embarrassed. You know, like the both of you lost by knockout. Now we are arguing semantics about whose knockout was worse. Like, come on, champ. You come back, let him come back. But I also, it's also double-sided for me. Like, I actually love that his energy hasn't changed. You got to respect that. There's like, yo, win, lose, or draw, my man's still a shit talker. Like, you know, so it's Chisora. So you got to respect that, too. So it is what it is. For me, I'm just reporting the news. That's why we got so many shows scheduled, because this was just a little bit, you know, of news. Nothing to do a whole long show about.
Word. Yo, super chat from CRB comes back. It says, so no one knows anyone that lie how they come up. Cool. Yeah, no, I know people that lie on their come up. I got you.
CRB, I mean, if you know something personally, I mean, call in, man.
Yeah,
like, I mean, you're just basically right now to us kind of, you know, from a standpoint maybe of opinion, but I mean, it looks like you probably, you know, was in the island with the mun, you know.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah.
I feel what he's saying. Like, I don't want to hold him to like.
Yeah, people do that. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I just don't think it's like, oh, because Dillian says stupid shit, it don't make him full of shit all the way. You know what I'm saying?
Man, like, CRB came back with a super chat, said Dillian is Clarence from 8 Mile movie. Hashtag
Clarence.
Rabbit.
Which one was Clarence?
Yo, Francis knows.
Which one was Clarence?
When he was dissing
Clarence's parents got a real good marriage. Oh, yeah. Okay. That man's name was Papa Doc. You call him Papa Doc or you call him Falcon?
No, his name was Clarence.
His I know. I was attitude. I love that movie, but I don't know. I don't think of it. I don't think of his name as Clarence. Even though that's like the first line.
It's Papa Doc.
Nah, y'all not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that to my Jamaican brethren, man. My Jamaican compadre, man. If you don't know, do your homework, man. He a real street dude. And if you come from Jamaica, you gotta be gutter and gully because that place is rough. They ain't easy out there. Male, female, children. It don't matter. From you 2-3 years old, you grown. You better know the If you don't know how to walk and talk by your tool, you in trouble. You won't get run over by other little monsters out there. I'm telling you, it's a beautiful island. But what do you think it is? They have a huge knife crime epidemic going on in the UK right now. It's gutter out there.
They've always had
London,
a knife problem, Joe.
Killing people with knives and shit. That's crazy.
It's East London. So yeah, shout out to Dillian Whyte, man. You talk your talk. Yeah, you didn't feel like you got knocked out. So what? You tell them how you feel. That's how they gonna know your name.
Shout upon them.
Yo, I seen this documentary on Vice where like Jamaicans, they'll let like their neighbor grow like some weed, and then they kill them and take over the farm like if it was theirs. Like supposedly that shit happens all the time.
Nah.
No? I saw it on Vice. I don't know.
What happened?
Call you Vice head.
Is if you don't share.
Oh, got you.
You're growing something you got in abundance, and I say, yo, big man, yo, she say, yo, your tree's overrunning. We can't get some of that. And them say, yo, no, you can't get none, big man. They say, yeah, move, sir. All right, you watch. And before you know it, somebody's going to you or the tree.
Why I gotta give you some? Because my tree's getting big or overrun. Like, let me sell my shit to the people.
That's ruthless.
But they're not. You know what I'm saying? Because once you're in the island, you never go hungry, man. There's fruit trees everywhere.
You know what I'm saying? Champ.
There's food everywhere, man. Out the ground, you share. You know what I'm saying? It's a third world country.
Shout out to Iris Latham.
Yeah, we ain't talking about going hungry. We talking about wanting to be better off. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I don't want to just be selling weed and growing weed all my life. Maybe I want to sell it to a point and come up.
Everybody grows weed, man. So who you selling it to?
To the tourists. Every time I go to Jamaica, I buy weed.
Yeah.
Tourists. Yeah, and there's 1,000 people out there selling, you know what I'm saying? They're selling middleman service.
Bobby, I don't like them plant. But
you know what I'm saying?
But it's the same one to bring the tourists.
I mess with my mans out there because I don't be buying that bud on the stems and shit. They be hitting the tourists with the head. They be all happy to take a picture with something on a stem. That shit be...
Because they never really seen it like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But nah, when you get up, if you want that strong, you got to go up in the mountain, man.
Bruh,
you see what them Rasta man, they smoking is some high grade, man. That shit would make you go crazy. Like, you lose your mind. Mental hospital type high.
It's the sacred herb.
That mountain type high. You don't get it down in the... You got to go up in the mountains, man. You got to...
I go to the mountains.
You know what that is? I actually started reading this book. This dude that was on Joe Rogan. They said that, like, it could be the Salem witch trials, too, where, like, mold grows on the weed or, like, on a bread, like on something that grows, right?
Yeah.
And it gives it, like, this hallucinogenic effect. So it's like so much stronger. Like people think that it's like aliens or like their family members coming back on them and shit. They said that could be responsible. Yeah, they just all fucked up on hallucinogens. It's this one that starts with an E. It's
they fucked up on fungi. Mold.
Yeah, word.
Mold is bacteria and shit. They trying to get extra high with mold. But look, in Jamaica, they suffer an abundance of mold because they dry their shit out like shish kebabs. You ever seen shish kebabs, like the meat on a stick?
On a stick, yeah.
Multiple chunks of meat. That's what they do. They just got them all like little drumsticks.
Pinchos and shit?
They got it like
Why?
pincho. Bruh, because very few people have a room to cure and dry. Like, they out in the, out in the mountain, like, and then
everything's outdoor.
Then they build a little hut so the sun don't get on you. And
yo, this Untitled right now.
Hold on.
Yo,
this Untitled. Let's move
on. What is your final point on this one, Mr. Francis? Since you rapping,
since you took us all the way to Jamaica and shit.
Since you took us to foreign.
Yo, my final thought is I don't see nothing wrong with what Dillian Whyte's saying because he's definitely showing the same passion that you would show for when fighters get hurt. Do me. When fighters get hurt, like a Rosario, like a Branchick, you show a certain different level of heart, a different level of emotion when these fighters get hurt. And as a fighter that's been in there, you know what it's like. So he probably, you know what I'm saying, said Deontay Wilder probably made a bad move. And obviously he's going to say it in a very street and rugged way. That's my final thought.
Damn, it came at Francis.
Mario, why I say, man?
Listen, what I got to say is this. I think ultimately Francis is right. I don't think that the content is is anything wrong with what Dillian Whyte's saying. from the content perspective. It's just how he's saying it. I know he's trolling. He's got his own big fight to worry about. I think he wins that fight. And all this chalking makes Wilder Whyte that much bigger. So I guess ultimately I get where he's going. But, you know.
Word, I still
don't throw
want
stones.
That fight. I still want that fight. You're the last one. Final thought.
Yo, I think it keeps it hot, bro. You know, at the end of the day, you know, can be calling him an idiot and all that stuff without knowing everything, like I said, that encompasses the decision. But I like it because he kept his energy. And guess what, man? Whatever happens, if these guys are still around after whatever big, you know, events happen that we are waiting for now, you know, and I talk of, you know, the Fury fight and AJ, you know, doing his thing or whatnot. But if this eventually happens, the backstory to it would be incredible, you know. We'll be looking back at this, you know, and saying like, damn, remember when he was talking shit? He's talking shit. So if they do ever encounter each other, it's going to be fireworks. And I think that this whole backstory, we'll look back on this and it'll be great.
Word.
All right, well, let's go out to these callers, man. You know the number to call in if you want to give us your opinion on today's first morning show topic. 1425-569-5241. Press 1 time. Voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. Don't forget, you can also add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation. Calling absolutely free from anywhere in the world. Connecting crystal clear quality. As long as you're not on a shitty Bluetooth.
There's only one Deontay Wilder.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! I'm ready!
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
Subscribe to youtube.com/theboxingvoice for the latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
Brandon, Cincinnati, what up?
Chee!
Yo, Ness, top of the morning. What's up, fellas? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
We hear you.
Yo, Francis, what part of Jamaica you from, fam?
I'm from the Kingston side, man, but I got family from the countryside in Kingston, but I was born and raised in Kingston, Jamaica.
Oh, yeah, we might not agree on everything, but we both ride for the Jamaicans, man. My wife's Jamaican, my kids have Jamaicans, so I agree with you, man.
Big up yourself.
Don't look around. But yeah, shout out to all my yardies. But it seemed like we ain't disagreeing with the message. We killing the messenger, man. I mean, y'all ain't disagreeing with nothing he's saying, really. And I don't disagree with nothing he's saying, really. It's just the person who it's coming from. So we criticize fighters when they take a loss, when they go quiet and don't say nothing. But he took his L and he's still talking, and we criticizing him for that. So pretty much damned if you do, damned if you don't. So that's my call. I don't disagree with nothing he said.
All right. We're going out to Caesar, Las Vegas.
Yo, can you hear me all right?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Yeah, pretty much at this point, I think Dillian Whyte's always going to be Dillian Whyte, man. He's always going to, have that mouthpiece on him. So, and I think it's great. I think, a guy that isn't afraid to keep talking his crap even after it takes an L, because that's how you get yourself right back to the top spot or in the headlines, faster. So, I mean, he's just doing what he's got to do, and he's doing a great job. So, props to him, and TV for life. Great show, fellas.
Thanks, Caesar.
J-Mac, New Orleans, you available? Once.
Caesar.
Bitches is in the sport. Total disrespect. Kid has no class, no style.
I'm a gorilla, I'm a dog. I'm a dog, I'm a gorilla.
The smartest thing you can do is to stay away from Derek.
It can't be the boogeyman if I'm chasing.
You want to bet? You can bet 100,000 on that.
Let's bet $1 million.
Easy. Let's bet $1 million.
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. Buenos dias.
Right. I don't have too much of a difference of opinion. I actually agree with Mario. It's kind of funny hearing Francis talking about him being from the roads or what have you and stuff like that. But anyway, I don't have a problem with it. I just think it's really who it's coming from. Calling him an idiot also, plus I guess that is Dillian Whyte, and you can expect that from him because he never had nothing positive to say. But coming from somebody that just got knocked out in his last fight, kind of like, shouldn't you be focused on your own business, focus on your shit, make sure you got your stuff together for this next fight? But his opinion and getting with a wild the trainer, I still have a semblance of agreements with it, but it's just discrediting coming from who it's from. That's my call.
All right, we got Keem in Florida. You rocking out or you just listening? King, I mean.
Cheer.
Just like the king is what I mean. The king is what I mean.
What's going on, show?
What up? What up? Good morning.
Yo, I've been bad.
You breaking up, Champy?
Call you break up.
Time.
Ooh, I'm gonna come back to you, champ. You sounding like you're down with R2D2. Louisville Slugger, what up?
TVV.
What up? What up? What up?
Nah, I just woke up. I wanted to see what exactly was said. Like, I ain't even really hear what he said.
Well, let's play it for you and anyone just tuning in. I guess I lost it that quick, right, guys? No. Well, he said that Wilder isn't very intelligent for having fired Mark Breland when Mark Breland only did what was right because he feels that Wilder was taking massive punishment and Breland saved his life. So he called them some names.
Yeah, White a trip, man. White just need to worry about what he got going on for real. Like, ain't he the same dude that cut his trainer through his lawyer? Then he didn't call him, had his lawyer to down do it, and got knocked out this last fight. Ain't that how he got rid of his trainer?
That is how he got rid of his trainer.
Yeah, man, he need to be worried about his situation, man. I don't know what White got going on. I don't see how you even got time to talk.
That is your time. Yeah, guys, maybe you shouldn't take your calls until you know what it is, just so I don't waste your time telling you what the call about. But that being said, I did find it for you. So for anyone tuning in doesn't know what White said, he said...
It's the worst mistake he's ever made because Mark Breland's the only person in his team that's actually was a boxer and actually was a world champion. It was the only person that didn't care about money and fame, someone who actually was acting from an emotional point, someone who understands what I feel like someone was thinking about his health and did the right thing, in my opinion, throwing the towel in because it could have got seriously hurt. He was getting hit with punches that wasn't knocking him out, that was concussing him. But anyway, Mark Breland knows what it's like because Mark Breland's been in the same position.
Has Breland been in the same position? Has been hit by a 274-pound heavyweight?
Nah, but he's been blasted.
Position Wilder was in. He's been in the same position. He knows he's someone that cares about the athlete and the boxing side of things. Not just, bomb squad nonsense. He don't care about that. You see, he's the only one in the team. You don't see him running around.
Why gotta be so much hate? Oh, no, it's bomb squad nonsense. Hey, what's up with your man, yo? Why your bad mind always hating, man?
And shouting and screaming. He's just a little quiet guy. Does his job. He's the only person that really cares about Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder is an idiot. He clearly can't see that. So
Deontay Wilder
out here wilding. We going out to Majid, Orlando. What up?
Hey, what up, man? Everybody need to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and join Patreon for something. I'ma just say that what Wilder do, that's on him or whatever. But we already know that White just got knocked out. I feel like he low-key obsessed or whatever, and while he's sitting there, hating and everything, acting like a lady doing all this talking, he still got worried about Povetkin. He got more to say about Povetkin than Wilder. So I just feel like this dude is weird. You know what I'm saying? Just worry about what you got to do. And yeah, man, I don't know. He need to get lost. Go fix up on Povetkin. But man, that's all I got, dog.
Orlando, thanks for calling in, Majid. We going out to New Orleans. NO, what it do?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you a young fella, and he comes from the Magnolia.
Ooh. On my audio sound.
You straight, champ. You straight.
All right, look, man. It's like with Dillian, like with the name calling an idiot, and you can hear all the hate in his voice, man. You can see the, you know what I'm saying? You can see it all in his eyes, man. That dude, man, Dillian Whyte is a world-class clown. And we all know this shit. You feel me? Now, he got a point in what he's saying here and there, dog. But like, look at the fake stuff he did, and you know what I'm saying, with his team. You need to worry about his team and getting back in a fight that he need to win against Povetkin, man. You fired your trainer without through somebody else, somebody that helped bring you to where you at. You sent somebody else to tell his man he ain't got the job no more. Man, come on, and this who we listening to next? Man, that dude a clown, man. I ain't man. Say, bruh, you bagging him, you bagging 6ix9ine and the rest of these flukes out here. You understand me? Like, dog, like, at least he told his man straight up. Mark Breland knew he would fight, right?
Cut it.
We going out to Big Super Mex, the mastermind.
Oloki, you are next, my friend. Por eso lo vuelvo a repetir. La era del Canelo es la mejor porque peleó con los mejores. La suerte es para los mediocres, my friend.
BoxingVoice.com.
Yo. Look, man, we got to start remembering that these guys get asked questions. It's not like this was out of nowhere. He's asked about this. And quite frankly, as much as I'm not a fan of Dillian Whyte, he's right. Shelly Finkel and Jay Diaz were so mad because, you know why? When Breland stopped that fight, they felt like he fucked up the meal ticket. He fucked with the church's money. And that's what it was. They didn't give a damn that he was getting knocked upside his head and beaten around. You know, pride will get you killed. That's one of the biggest things we got to remember. So, although it's come from Dillian Whyte, look, when he's asked a question, he gave an honest answer. He can be a bit of a troll, but here I can't disagree with anything he's saying, man. Wilder could prove us wrong, but so far it looks like a big mistake getting rid of Breland. But that's my call.
All right. Let me go.
Hold on. Public service announcement, man. There's over 300 of us watching right now, and the thumbs up button is pretty low in my estimation. And I think we can do a lot better, TBV family. Go ahead and smash that thumbs up button, and yeah, definitely smash the subscribe button while you're at it, and hit the bell icon so that you're shaking with us. You already know what it is. As what Doomy say, go back to you, Ness.
Yes, sir.
Yo, I don't know if you want me to get to some of these supers real quick.
Get to them, champ.
All right. We got start off with my man CRB, who's it's probably the first time I've seen him up there. I don't know. You guys ever seen CRB?
He's been all night tonight.
all
all this morning.
Here goes another one. Francis, man, still wearing snapbacks in 2020 and riding with struggle life, quote unquote, light on his car. In his 30s, we are not the same, bro. Okay.
Yo, I gotta respond to that real quick. That's crazy that you saying that, because how another man watching what another man is wearing? That's kind of weird, man. Where I come from, dudes don't really rock with that over here. And second of all, I don't know, maybe you born with a gold spoon in your mouth, but yo, we grew up with the struggles, man, and you had to ride your car around sometimes with a damn check engine light on. Facts.
Word. Somebody hit me up and was like, they said the opposite of what you, the exact same thing that you saying, which is the opposite of what I said. They hit me up and they like, yo, anybody riding around with a check engine is a broke motherfucker. And I'm like, sometimes you busy, champ. Why you can't just be busy? Busy?
I get the oil change thing. It's not like I don't got 40, 50 bucks.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
At the lube, you know what I'm saying? I just lazy as fuck.
CRB, you know, it's crazy. Like before we came on, I was actually like, yo, that's a dope ass hoodie. To Francis, I was like, yo, that's a dope ass.
Yeah, that is a fly ass hoodie.
Yo, but CRB.
CRB sound familiar though.
I know CRB.
He sounds familiar.
CRB. Yo, somebody on the chat said he's the new CYP. You got Ken Stone says, will Wilder retire if he loses to Fury? I hope not.
I hope not, man.
I hope not. That'll be
just like I didn't want, and this might sound bad, but just rock with me. Just like I didn't want Marquez to retire when he lost to Floyd, or Victor Ortiz to retire when he lost to Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, to me, it's the same thing. You lost to the best heavyweight. That don't mean that you can't beat every single other heavyweight in the world. I
still want the Dillian Whyte fight, so don't retire.
That's what I'm saying.
Dillian Whyte fight.
So I guess this last one is Andre Dakota says, listening to TBV trying to get these damn kids engaged online this morning. My Jamaican brethren, Dillian, need to drink a ginger beer and shut up. All right, that's it for that.
We got Bond Box in Arizona. What up?
Bon boxing.
Just listening, going once. Sony, Cincinnati.
Well, good morning, TVV. What's good?
What up?
Buenos dias.
Nothing much. Hey, yo, Ness, man, I think you hit it on the nail earlier in the show when you was like, I don't understand where Dillian Whyte is coming from, because what Wilder did is the same thing he did. So it's like, why not have like some type of apathy for your boxing, for your boxing brethren that went through that did the same shit that you did. You know what I'm saying? And, if Brandon is still out there listening, I'm pretty sure he got a rebuttal to that, because Brandon usually come with some good points, but I didn't understand that. I don't know if it's that Jamaican bias right there that him and Francis is running with. But, yo, that got to be clarified right there, because that sounds like some hypocrisy. Peace and love.
We're going out to Pound for Pound.
The champ is here! The champ is here! Red belt, black belt, WO and green. I'm king. Undisputed GOAT, TBE. And you can catch the news first on TBV. Voice of the people now let me speak. Scientists of the sweet, BOXING.
Let's look at Block Talk.
Stainless with the Bluetooth background noise going through the thunderstorm.
Who is that? That's me.
Not anymore. What up?
Cool. Yeah, I just turned it off. It might have took a second to click off. Hey, happy Wednesday, man. It's back to the studio today to finish. You know what I'm saying? I done already sent most of it off to mastering. It's just some calls to be made. You know what I'm saying? To get everybody on the same page. We should have it back by Friday morning. So look for that drop on Patreon Friday morning, Friday afternoon. I saw that was our main question on Untitled. So I thought I would answer that right quick. This is the first time I done got to get on. I hope everybody doing good. I don't really know what the show about, but a Dillian Whyte talking, then he probably talking crap. It's still Bond Squad all day over here. That's all I got for now. So I got to go into work and do some paperwork. As I always say, please make sure you push that thumbs up. Share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TBV for life. And if you ain't on Patreon, that's because you stupid. And shout out to El Camino. Peace.
Peace. Yo, we going out to... Yep.
Yo, Ness, listen, man. If anybody, want to come from my head top on topics other than boxing, because you can't touch me in boxing, either you drop a super chat, or you call up. Otherwise, I ain't even paying attention to you. But if you want that smoke, I'm here.
There you go.
You know where to find me. Put your money where your mouth is. Or come talk that talk. We'll do the verbal spar. I got you.
What you saying? Where my soundbite for that? I usually got this. If any you want to play rough, okay. Or that.
Yo,
I guess.
LV Slugger got a counter punch.
Go
and
for it.
CRB afterwards with another super chat.
LV, go for it.
Nah, man, I was just calling to see. White, man, you can't really respect what he got going on, because Wilder been over there in the UK. He don't say nothing. You know, at least I can respect Fury because everything he say, he'll say it to Wilder face. You sitting over there in your safe little area across the pond, and then you talking all this junk. Why we ain't got no video, y'all? You know, at the same talking to each other. Because you scared, like he really scared of Wilder. I really just called to say this for real, though. When we do get Wilder White, because this going to be my dollar DiBiase right here. When we get Wilder versus White, White will be a first round KO on Wilder's resume. Just stay tuned. 2-time.
2-time, real quick, CRB. He says, that was me on IG, Ness. Stretch, quote unquote. Yeah, I rode around in cash cars when I came up broke as fudge. But we grown now. Only broke ninjas do it as adults.
I disagree. I'm busy right now. I had the dumb remodeling bathroom, looking for a house, daughter's birthday, plus work. So I told you, my light is on. Actually, Doomy should stop making excuses after the show and pick me up so I ain't got to pay for a $25 Uber because I do got to drop it off. Let's go to Amin now on Blog Talk. We did the intro and your phone was like a no-go. What's going on, though?
Yo, I'm crisp now. Yeah,
Crispy.
so yeah, I mean, this is what fighters do. They talk. Like, I'm not going to get into it, disrespect. They talking shit. Fighters talk shit, right? I said it yesterday. To quote Dennis from Tampa, we're all in 80s. Sometimes we got short fuses. Sometimes it's long. So, but what I like to say is, and what I was trying to say through the underwater garble, I've been banging the drum for a Dillian Whyte and Deontay Wilder fight for a long time. And I remember you, Mr. Gibbs, telling me that Deontay Wilder didn't need to waste his time. But I was just saying it because of all the shit talking between the two of them. It's just such a unnecessary nut. Sometimes people create enemies in their head. So maybe Dillian created an enemy in his head in Wilder, but it's like, yo, if you make me an enemy, then I got to vanquish you. So either way, I just think that the fight, there's always been a grudge, whether it's over the shit talking, the jealousy, call it what you want, but you got to fight it out sometimes, and these guys need to fight it out. You know what I'm saying? Make some money doing it, right? So that's my call.
Listen, I maybe didn't agree with you back then because back then he had bigger fish to fry, which, he got in that frying pan, and he busy. You know what I mean? Dillian Whyte has always been behind him, man. That's what I'm trying to tell these Border Wars heavyweights. If you behind me, though, you supposed to call me out. Like, duh. But we going out to Jonathan in Cincinnati. What up?
What up? Thanks for another show, man. Let me get right into this. I'll just say this. Just because someone asks you something, you can deflect or take the high roll out and say no comment. I think Dillian clearly has this festering in his soul. And it just shows that he's a clown. And he's just doing his pawn duties for the king. Everybody's speaking on the king. So, Wilder playing chess and they all playing checkers. And I just think to anyone who's listening, can you please stop saying Wilder got rid of Mark because of the loss? To me, when you say that, you don't know that, and it's clear that it wasn't just because of the loss. If it was the loss that forced Wilder to get rid of him, it would have happened that night or within a week. So anyone who says that clearly wasn't paying attention. This was clearly a combination of things. And lastly, I just think that what people need to understand for Wilder's.
You already know, if you didn't get it all the way off your chest, $5, get you a counter punch, or you could join Patreon, become a boomerang. We're going out to Jay in Phoenix. Talk to us. Jay in Phoenix, or do we got the name wrong? 623, Arizona. 623 going once.
Going twice.
Gone. E in Philly, talk to us.
Peace.
Hey,
man, Dillian Whyte just talking crap, man. You know what I mean? Fighters talk smack. He just talking smack. Let me ask y'all real quick. Is Deontay and Fury 3 solidified? That's happening?
No, it's not solidified. They're looking at Allegiant Stadium. They pushed it off the December 19th date, and they're looking to probably go on the 12th, I think.
What about Povetkin and White?
It's sealed.
It's sealed. Listen, Ness, I guess overall I agree with what you said yesterday. But if I was the trainer and Breland, I would have just quit. I would have resigned because I'd have been like, look, I didn't go by what you told me to do. You know what I mean? I made an emotional decision, and you know what I'm saying? Like, and I would have told the public that because, like you said, they should have agreed upon that before. If Deontay said he wanted you to throw in the towel, he should have said, "No, man, I ain't gonna do that if it ever come to that point." So I would have just.
Hawks, Maryland.
Yeah, True. Yo, how y'all fellas doing?
All right, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. How you doing today? All right, I'm looking at the Dillian Whyte thing. Like boxers need to talk to get all the juices flowing and everything. But like that little saying, I was asking y'all to put on the they're all gonna laugh at you because that's what's gonna happen if you go out there and get knocked out again. After saying all that, but I think it's good to have that sauce in there. Yeah. And as far as Deontay Wilder, I really don't. If he get with Floyd or whoever he get with, it really don't matter until he gets his bottom half together because his legs are just his problem. His legs and his balance. He got to get that together. He can fight. Everybody know he can fight. He just got to get that balance and them legs together before he step in there with Tyson Fury, who is complete. His legs, Tyson Fury, they did all that. All the top boxers had great legs.
Stunner, Skype.
Yeah. Number one
What
stunner.
up, TDD?
What up, champ?
What? Ain't none, man. You know, I'm looking at Dillian Whyte's words, and you know, I overmind his words. You know, this time around, because I'm fully confident that in 2021, Deontay Wilder's first fight of the year will be Wilder versus Povetkin, and I have a hunch that this fight is going to take place in Russia too. Quote me on that.
All right. Short and sweet. Let's go out to J.
That was a prediction.
Boomerang.
Mac attack.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Supermax said something that kind of changed my perspective. Well, not changed it. Wilder did say something about what goes around comes around or what have you. I don't remember what he said exactly. So they all joined back and forth with each other. Plus, he was asked a question. But I still hold Dillian Whyte to who I held Dillian Whyte to before. In fact, the fact that he has always had something negative to say, it comes off his hatred and it continues on the path that he stayed on with Deontay Wilder. He has always hated on him. If it wasn't he ain't fight nobody, so now he wanted to fight him to the 6 to 100 days and all that shit. So like when Dillian Whyte come out and say something, he lost credibility. When it come out the Wilder, it's gonna come off like he hating, even if it makes sense.
We going out to United Kingdom.
Take a moment if you know the words. Come on.
Yeah, this shit is best.
Yo, what's going on? Can you lot hear me?
What's going on, champ? We hear you loud and clear, man.
Good stuff. Listen, I'm going to try and make this quick because I haven't got enough time. First and foremost, when people keep saying that Mark Breland firing was an emotional decision, or rather he made an emotional decision throwing in the towel, that's just BS. That's a human decision. That's a logical decision. You've had so many trainers come on the show and everyone has said that throwing in the towel was the right thing to do. So let's stop that narrative that was an emotional decision. That's the first thing. Second thing, I don't know why a lot of people are hating on Dillian Whyte. He's a fighter. He's supposed to talk, crap about all the fighters in his era. That's what fighters do. It's not a big deal. I don't know why you guys are getting emotional about that. The other thing is, Wilder is supposed to have a trainer that he respects. How can you respect a trainer who you knocked out? And this is regarding Malik Scott. I don't understand that. So people justifying that decision, it doesn't make sense at all. But yeah, that's my call.
You sound crazy, man. And we talked about this the other day, so maybe it's that you didn't hear the show. But there's only a handful, or at least, a few dozen trainers that were world champions. Most good trainers weren't champions. You got some that were trainers and world champions, but your pro record, Bomac, doesn't indicate how good you are. Derek James, just two names who as pros, Freddie Roach, weren't good or what we consider good. So fall back, small back with your UK hate, hating on the champ. It's a lot of hate.
Yeah, he said you got your pull-up count is like 2 on the bar.
Yeah.
Hold on. Public service announcement. We got messages, and I want to say, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope we've been entertaining you, all morning with some boxing talk. We got a lot more boxing going on for the rest of the day, so just keep it locked. Hit that bell icon so you know when we going live. Also, smash the thumbs up button, man. We give you fire content this morning. What kind of message we got, Doomy?
Hulk smash. Well, we got 2 super chats real quick. One was from CRB. Says, Francis, you need to spar with /Credit Karma, #check engine.
Hey, hold on. Let me respond to you. First of all,
it's kind of funny.
First of all, CRB, that's pretty clever. But at the same time, what you need to do is you need to have a spar with spell check, because you spelled check engine wrong, brother. That's the same thing. So move on.
All right, next is coming in from Big Super Max, and he says, "Big shock. Coyote calls in for a Wilder show."
Yeah.
Yo, he did do check engine wrong. Elijah, what up?
Yo, can you hear me, yeah?
Loud and clear.
So yeah, obviously, you guys are Americans chatting rubbish once more. Whyte doesn't hate on Wilder. Whyte wanted to fight Wilder. And then what did Wilder call him on after he knocked out a bum in Stavern? Oh, we don't fight peasants. He's a peasant. He's a peasant. And then what does he do? He goes and fights Brazil. AJ's leftovers. Look, Wilder's a pussy. Anyone who talks that much rubbish about someone should fight them. Why doesn't Wilder put on some armor, put his chest out, and say, Whyte, let's fight? Keep stucking him. It's pathetic. That's my call.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yo, UK accent is I've been watching Peaky Blinders, bro. I'm talking about, I dived in fully, bro. I've been freaking watching
show.
Any episode I can, and it's like the UK like street talk. That shit dope as hell. My man said he's a pussy.
Well, that is JT. Are you up to date? Because I seen you just jumped in, champ. Going one. Oh, you are up to date. All right, let's go for it then. Let's see here.
So interesting that you come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit. Hey, with that comment. Come on. That was a piece of fuck you. That was a piece of shit. We're doing live TV. Man, I don't care. What's going to do about it?
I'm killing this mother. Why do you have to talk like that? Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. You have a problem? Turn off your station. I'm the best ever.
I told you that's a negative, Ness, but you didn't hear that, I guess.
Oh, all right. Sorry about that, champ. Well, on that note, looks like we got to all our boomerangs, and if we don't have any last-minute counterpunch, actually, Sony, whenever Stainless isn't here, you are a champ.
Yo, I don't need the boomerang. Peace and love. I'll wait for the next show.
You the man. We going to 623. We didn't get you the last time. Do we have
That's
your name
Jay
wrong?
in Phoenix. That's Jay in Phoenix.
Jay, is it you or you got a bad phone? Jay in Phoenix. Yo, whatever Bluetooth.
Unless it's written down wrong.
623-696. If we have your name wrong, sorry. Arizona. I heard the pop there. That means you're using a bad Bluetooth or you got a droid.
Hello, can you hear me?
We hear you. Who's this?
Oh shit, it's Jay.
Oh, I told y'all.
Jay and Phoenix, what up?
Yeah, for that dude that was talking about Wilder Duck, nah. He gave him a simple task. He said fight Ortiz, and he didn't want to do it. He said it was too old, and he couldn't speak English. But then he fought somebody who was too old, and got knocked the fuck out, and he can't speak English. So all that shit is lies. And he don't know what the fuck going on with that camp. He need to worry about the uppercuts he can't see, because he got knocked the fuck out twice by that uppercut. That's what he need to worry about. Stop worrying about other grown folks' business. Breland got fired, so what? He need to make a change anyway. We all know that. So if it wasn't working before, we need to try something new. And that's my call.
Jay and Phoenix, champ status, given the once look over, looking like we got a late submission by the name of Steve in Chicago. Steve, are you available? Or were you just hopping on and don't know what's going on? What's going on?
Stupendous.
Tell me what's going on. Steve is not blinking, so he's not coming on. Keem, going back to you one time. Bonnie, Bond Boxing is ready. Going, what up? Buenos dias.
Yo, what's up? What's up, fellas?
Chilling.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Dillian Whyte's Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte does what Dillian Whyte does, and that's talking shit. He needs to, like everyone else said, he needs to worry about himself, how he's going to come back and get knocked out again. How's he going to stop that uppercut, like Jay said? He just needs to keep his damn mouth shut. And with the other callers, who was a Coyote, saying, oh, he just wants to fight him. Deontay's a Pussy. I'm not going to cuss on YouTube. If you dating a 10 and you out there getting straps, why are you going to go date a 7? Get the fuck out of here with your bullshit. All right, I feel you.
All right.
Real quick, Coyote says on the super chat, you lot didn't read my super chat for the other day. Sad emoji. Well, Coyote, we do apologize. Sometimes, these things are rapidly moving, but we have tightened things up. And if you have it, we'd gladly read it at the current moment. But shout out to Coyote.
He said, why would Wilder listen to a trainer who he KO'd? That was Coyote, October 5th, 2020.
You know what? I mean,
we are the champions. Yo, it's over. We're out. Catch us on the next one at 10:45. 10:45. Mario.
Word.
Call us last
at
word.
More Mugi on Twitter, at More Mugi on Instagram. Peace.
Yup. Next up, Sports Talk on all social media: YouTube, Facebook, IG, Twitter, you name it. Check me out.
You already know it's Doomsday, Alex Doomsday Linus. That's Alex _Doomsday _LAINEZ on IG, TikTok, Nevermore, and Twitter, Alex Linus TBV. And if you just stumbled upon the show, get ready because at 10:45 we'll be going live again. For everybody that's listening now, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know when we're going live. If it ain't shaking, you ain't baking with us the whole morning. So take care of that. Hit the subscribe button. Got tons of content coming your way. Cheers.
We are coming right back in a matter of 31 minutes. So go get your drinks, brush your teeth for those that haven't done so already. Punch in the work, you know what I mean? If you're lucky enough, to have a day job with a 10:30 break, go ahead and take that 10:30 break, you know what I mean? Cue up your podcast, put in your favorite headphones. Listen to this while we come back in 30 minutes for another live show. And then we also got another one at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't forget, subscribe to the YouTube channel is the easiest way to stay up to date on every show that we do. Look, yesterday we did 1. Today we're planning 3. You never really know with us, so you got to subscribe. Peace.